First and 10 from the 41.
Crazy.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the gun, it's May. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the set forces a now tougher third down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running back sent in motion left. May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, it's May. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
May trying to get here on second. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing again, it's May. He's got it! And in for the touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And these guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start the drive with ncaa. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Now it's Lamar. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 1. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down, May. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's May again. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They run the counter to HA. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Report! Get on!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, come out with me. Hey, what's that?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
It's dropped underneath. Walker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Yes, sir.
To the air on 1st down, May. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To throw, here's May. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here goes throw.
Again, it's May. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, what's that?
Man in motion here. May now to throw on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd. Long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his back, H.N. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. Big man showing up the yards. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Running with A.J. out of the gun. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What? Hey, hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Here's a screen for Anchan. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
got first down from the 31. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's May. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
May trying to get here on second. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Jackson. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lamar now from the gun. Another one caught by Coleman. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Offense up to the line fast.
Result is a first down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Buying some time left. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Final throw before the break. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First down throw for May. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Putting a receiver in motion. May on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Craig. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Here's May to the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a first down. On play action, here's May. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, here we go, tonight. One.
Back to the air, it's May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw right, and it's intercepted. And some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Walker on 1st down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, here's May. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. May throwing for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Buying some time right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Oh, and the rush was too much. He's taken down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. They'll take it in short of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's May. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they take him down right along the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Walker now from the gun. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here goes it. What's that?
Toss play. This is Walker. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
180.
First down, here's Lamar. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
To the air on first down, May. Caught out left. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Point after try is good by lots. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give him a first down. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock. They bring him down for no gain.
That's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to Pro Bowl if you can cut it. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give him a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Rolling left, buying some time. Dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, a gift to A-Chain. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
25-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And again, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
You change it. Go ahead.
Desperation time here. Escapes out to the left. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Trying to run it in. A-Chain. So some defensive initiative in that goal. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. Recovered by the defense. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
It's May from the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 29.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now, following the turnover. On the move, headed right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play, and it sets up first down.
First down.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
First and 10.
Now it's Lamar. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there, and now it's second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson now on third. Flush down now to his left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Walker run. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Staying with Walker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Walker on second. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. Third down.
He's tackled at the 40. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Offense Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
3rd and 1. Here's May. Setting up the screen. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And they're going to have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, come out with me. Hey, get set. Hey, what's that?
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Hey, what's that?
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, what's that?
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.